not only bridges the gap between work and family, but will make you feel appreciated in the process. And joining me now to talk about it, the journal's founder, or I guess you've invented this journal, Brenda Prinzavalli. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
What sets your journal apart from any agenda organizer I can go buy at the bookstore?
Well, Robison-Billups and I co-created this because it really addresses all of the different aspects that we are doing when we're setting goals, when we're working on taking on those tasks, and at the end of the day, when we really need to ask ourselves, did we get anything done today? It allows you to actually acknowledge what you did do during that day.
And you say that's really important, to acknowledge that you've made some progress?
Well, it is. Of course it is, because it helps you take on the next day. It also, moms a lot of times at the end of the day say, oh my gosh, there are so many things that I didn't get done. And so it's a constant beating up of themselves, you might say, because they're just not feeling like they're getting their things accomplished.
What is it about women? Do we have more demands? Are we not as good at it? Do we delegate less? Why are we not as efficient as men?
Well, you might say that we're CEOs of two different industries. We're CEOs in our business and in our career world. We're also CEOs at home, so it's a double duty.
Right, okay. You know, I looked at some of you have a bunch of characteristics and you're supposed to group them into categories, and it sounds a lot like psychobabble, but tell me why that's really important to kind of categorize.
Well, it's important just so that you can feel as though you're really addressing many different aspects of your life, whether it is growth, and that's growth that's in your business, or whether it is enrichment, so that you're doing more than just going to work and doing the dishes and doing those daily task things, that you're actually enriching your life. Helps bring a lot of balance.
And you suggest breaking down bigger tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, when you do that, what it allows you to do is sometimes we wait for one big chunk of time to take it all on. And many times we don't find that one big full chunk of time. So if you break it down into smaller pieces and smaller steps, it makes it much easier that when you do have a 10-minute segment of time, 30 minutes, sometimes that's all somebody has, they can go right to what's next on the list and be able to take that on and accomplish it.
Technology is supposed to make our lives easier, but if I don't have a BlackBerry with me or I'm not by my computer, I'm writing things down on a list. I may have 3 or 4 lists going in my home or my office at any time. Is technology really making things easier for us? So what's your advice on that?
Well, with technology, it's kind of tricky because I always encourage people to take the next step in technology, whether it is if you're already using a tool, learn to use it more and better, or incorporating new aspects of technology. What you really have to be careful of is when you mix paper and electronics, if you mix a task or something that you're doing with both of those aspects, you might get yourself into trouble. So it's always best to pick one or the other.
So what do we all need to get, BlackBerries?
Well, I don't know. That's a personal choice.
Okay, Brenda Prinzavalli, thanks a lot for being here, and this is available through the Moms in Business Network.
It is, and also you can just go to accomplishmentjournal.com and you'll find all the information there.
All right, thanks a lot, and here's to an organized 2008.
Absolutely.
Jeff?
All right, Dana, thank you very much.